I'm starting to think that my daughter fights me in her sleep because, what is this? Why? New York City. Get out! Anyways, I'm hungry. I do this thing where I'm manic and I try and get a bunch of stuff done and then I forget I haven't eaten. And I'm at the point where I'm so hungry. I feel like if I do eat something, I'm gonna vomit. But also if I don't eat something, I'm gonna vomit. So it's a toss up. So yeah, I'm about to go make I really am craving a fried egg sandwich. So that's what I'm about to go make. And filming it, like, I don't know, for some reason it slows me down. So I'm gonna just show y'all the end result because it's gonna be hot fire, okay? Thank you so much. If you say anything other than that being absolute perfection, I don't even know. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yes, there is hot sauce on there. That's the life I lead. That is the life I lead. What are you doing?
Nothing Reagan doing.
Nothing Reagan doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you. I see you.
I see you.
No, I see you.
I see you.
I see. I know a baby. I know a baby. I know a baby. Her name is.
Wait.
Yay! Her mommy's papa used to sing a song like that to her. He'd say, I got a very smart baby. Can't you see? I got a very smart baby, and the baby is me. Well, yeah, you. But me. Me. My love. You're too warm?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mommy drives.
Mommy.
Hi, baby.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Mommy driving.
Yeah, Mommy's driving today. Mommy's driving. Oh my gosh. You gonna do what today?
Try to get the chai tea latte, so we gotta finish the last 2 points things. Last 2 things. Got a latte and then a Danish.
Mommy.
Yes, my love. No, not right now. He'll be over Gia's a little later.
Go to Gia.
Yeah, a little later. We're gonna go. You know where we're going now?
Go see Muffin.
Yes. We're going to see the muffin.
We eat muffin.
Yes, my love. What kind of muffin is it? It's a blue.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What else can I get for you today?
Can I have a tall chai tea latte with soy? And then I'll also do a grande white chocolate mocha frappuccino with soy and no whip.
All right.
Can I see your phone? Thank you.
Not too bad.
I can't tell. I think it is. It's not bad.
Okay, here's that apple juice.
Thank you so much. All right, you guys, so it's a different day than when you last saw me, even though I have on the same hoodie. The reason I have on the same hoodie is because I put on the same hoodie. Oh, get out of there. Girl. Ray, skedoodle. Get out of there. Beans. My God. Okay, let Mama see. So what was I saying? Starting to think that one of my issues is either my environment or the weather or both. I get these bouts of like inspiration and excitement, and then it's like if I don't act on them immediately, they're gone. It's like these fleeting spurts of just excitement, and then if I don't do something about it right then and there, first of all, I need to do my nails. I can't take myself seriously. I've been doing my nails for a long time. I've actually gotten really good at it. But anyways, yeah. I just look like a talking head. It's the way that I'm laying on this couch. And also, it's like, when I don't look my best, I don't feel my best either. So, like, right now, I know I look crazy. And I think that is, in turn, making me feel crazy. I'm really hoping that next time I hop on this camera, I look like myself instead of like a vagabond. It's crazy. Like, I'll be sad or down or like whatever, and then I'll just look at her and I'm like, oh, it doesn't even seem fair to be so blessed to be her mom. Poorly. Mommy's wondering why everyone's driving so poorly.
No.
Yeah, they are. Very poorly.
My baby. This is my baby.
Yes, my love.
Oh, no more cookie.
No more cupcake, Ray. All right, guys, so I've decided that I want to have lunch, but I want it to be cute. Remember when I was saying, like, I'm gonna start really appreciating the monotony and mundane things and trying to make simple things fun? So I have a little window, and I feel like I'm gonna set the scene. I'm gonna order out, I'm gonna go pick it up, but I'm gonna bring it back home, and I'm gonna like do my own little corner, own little chair, Cinderella thing, you know, in my own little corner.
Walking downtown and I'm okay. He's got it all figured out. That's what they all say, yeah. Everyone's looking at me thinking
Alright, so don't laugh at me. This is my first chair, but I still fit it in. So
really care what they all say.
really sitting kind of low down to the ground. Actually, so just here, so I can still appreciate the fire. Yes. So it's just a tiny chair. So it's gonna be my tiny table. It's my tiny table. Fireplace. I have a cute view. I have a plant. She tried. That's what it's giving. I'm charging the iPad, but I feel like the scene is set, no? The scene is set. Ugh. That's me in the corner of a book nook. We love to see it. All right, remember guys, we're being extra. So we're plating it, okay? Plating this whole situation so we can enjoy it as we would if we were at the restaurant. Wow, they were not shy on the fries. I appreciate them for that. Save those fries for later. Go ahead and uncap my ranch. Place that there. Oh, just have to. Pretty sure that glass is supposed to be for like whiskey or rum. Nice sizzle. I have this thing where I have to cut sandwiches. Don't know why I'm that way, but it's a thing. Also, this sandwich is massive. There's no way I can finish it in one sitting. I'm gonna pop our little friends back on there. Boop.
Enjoy a quiet holiday. Would have been nice if they...
Who's going on with us tonight?
Unfortunately, rich douchebags exist in every... Somehow those consequences always fall.
They're dancing while the world burns.
I should have tried harder, I guess.
I didn't do it.
Pulling him to eat the rich.
Saving. They think I'm a hero for saving.
Adult Get out! You're an idiot. Right, so I'm heating up some spaghetti that I already had, but I want to make it a little different, so I'm adding a little bit of cream cheese. I would love to add ricotta to this as well, but I don't have any ricotta. And then I'm going to add some water to this as well. Adding a little bit of Parmesan cheese, just a little bit of olive oil. Parsley was calling my name. I couldn't help myself.
Mommy, make a plate.
Yep, mommy's making. Okay, baby, it's cooling off.
Hey.
You got something to drink?
I see water.
Look.
Trust you to watch. Who was that? Who said I would be looking presentable next time I got on camera? That was me. I lied. Real quick, y'all. I know I'm all over the place. After I mentioned that in whatever vlog it was, I don't know if it was the last one or the one before that or maybe one before that, but I was like, oh yeah, like whenever I'm like leaving a place or going to a place, I have to like sit in my car to like kind of decompress before I like go back into my house or whatever. Why did I see a TikTok about it? I'm gonna really be listening. Like at this point, I don't even like go out of my way to try and like be super elusive to my FBI handler who's listening, because there's nothing you can do about it. They're everywhere. They're in this Starbucks cup. One question: how's everybody doing today? For starters, Real Housewives of Potomac handled herself beautifully this season. I never thought that Candace would be one of my favorites. The amount of shame I would feel if I were Giselle. I think that's how Giselle like survives and thrives. Like she's incapable of shame to some degree. Like she's incapable of embarrassment. Also, Ashley, like I want Ashley and Candace to be friends so bad. It's, first of all, they're both funny. Candace is funnier, but they're both funny and well spoken. Like I love to hear their back and forth banter. I, fancy myself from time to time to be a bit of a linguist. Not really, but I don't know. I pay attention to like people's diction and the cadence at which they speak and like different terminology that might not be in like everyone's, typical vernacular. Like I just love stuff like that. But I don't know, it's something about the way they speak that I'm obsessed with, and I just wish they could be friends for that. But then Ashley, when they were talking about colorism, for Ashley to be intentionally obtuse on the subject, for her to be like intentionally unaware, which is so irritating, as to how the situation correlates to colorism, is so annoying. Like her and just like what does that have to do with colorism? And I really appreciated how Wendy didn't check Candace, but was like, hey, think about the connotation of what you said and how that could either negate what we just spoke about or impact it. And Candace still doubled down on it. It was like, I said what I said. And I was like, yes, because I thought Candace was 100% right in her critique of Giselle and her proximity to whiteness and how she kind of gets treated, not kind of, she does get treated differently in regards to the malicious things she does. She maligned Monique, she maligned Candace. Like she doesn't get like that typical like bitter, angry black woman stereotype, which it's fitting of her. Like she would be deserving of that if that were the stereotype that was you know, kind of pushed in the narrative that was pushed about her. I do think it's kind of coming to fruition now, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, and the way Mia, like, I be wanting to like Mia, but she makes herself so unlikable. Like, I really liked her this season when she was talking about how pretty Wendy was and how she had to agree, like, Ashley, babe, your friend is a 4 at best. Like, Cookie Monster, she's not it, babe. Like, and then what were they called? The Pretty Young Things? I was like, is this satire? Why would you call yourself that? And I'm never someone to call someone else ugly, because you're ugly to everybody. Somebody thinks you're ugly. No matter how gorgeous you are ugly to somebody. But you can't have a bad personality, because then I'm gonna be like, even if typically, like, I'm one of those people, if she was a sweet girl, I probably would have thought she was pretty. That's just how my brain works. Like, I probably would have thought she was pretty if she were a sweet girl, but to find out she's like a whole liar, sorry, Cookie Monster, I can't take you and your David Allen Greer brow seriously. I won't allow it. Real Housewives of Miami. Why is Alexia a hater? She is hating on Dr. Nicole so bad. Oh, is that your money or Anthony's money? I spend it like it's mine. So, like, why? I feel like they do not like the fact that she is a doctor. She is accomplished. She is the youngest of the bunch. Same reason why I feel like Alexia hates on Gertie. For her to randomly bring up that thing about her husband, like, let me tell you something. One thing that irritates me is these women don't really know how to read. I'm like, you ever like know someone has a valid point to make, but they aren't articulating it well, and you're like, if I could just step in on your behalf and make a couple points, like, we could shut this whole thing. Like, this conversation wouldn't even still be going, babe. Like, let me just go on your behalf real quick. Blinkety blink, try to make me think. Go to the sink, vomit, clean it up, compliment. Earth is my planet. Traffic, looking for my chapstick, feeling kind of car sick. There's a Ford Maverick. Oh, hello, birds. Let me see you walk. Oh, yeah, I know that you can talk. You're talking all that shit, but let me see if you can walk. I love the birdies. So pretty. Oh, what is that? Little fluff? Ah, nice breeze walks. You're always whistling. I love these trees. Together. I need to get my motherfucking self together. I gotta get myself together.